Huawei's latest Mate 70 smartphone series has garnered attention, particularly with the release of the Kirin 9020 chip, which powers the Mate 70 Pro Plus model. However, a teardown analysis by TechInsights suggests that the new processor is not a significant departure from previous generations, especially in light of the industry's expectations surrounding Huawei's progress in chip development. The Kirin 9020 does not demonstrate major advancements compared to its predecessors, which could indicate that the company's in-house chip development is still facing substantial limitations due to the ongoing impact of U.S. sanctions. The Kirin 9020 chip shares similarities with the previous Kirin 9000S and 9010 chips, with only slight enhancements, including a 15% increase in die size. This might suggest that Huawei is utilizing chiplet technology, a design strategy that can help circumvent some of the manufacturing challenges imposed by sanctions. This design approach allows the use of smaller, less advanced manufacturing processes while still offering some degree of performance enhancement. While this design innovation could be seen as a strategic move to address semiconductor limitations, it does not represent a major leap forward for Huawei's chip technology. The industry had hoped that Huawei would introduce a more powerful processor with the Mate 70 series, especially after the surprise inclusion of a 7nm chip from China's Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC, in last year's Mate 60 series. Analysts and tech enthusiasts were looking for a potential breakthrough in Huawei's semiconductor capabilities, but the Kirin 9020 does not seem to fulfill those expectations. Some Chinese social media platforms had even celebrated the 9020 as a fully homegrown chip, with claims of a 30% performance improvement over the previous 9000 and 9010 chips. However, the teardown report casts doubt on these assertions, as the 9020 appears to be a modest upgrade at best, built on the same 7nm process used in the 9010. Further complicating matters for Huawei, the U.S. government has intensified its export controls on China's semiconductor industry, adding more Chinese firms to its trade blacklist. This includes a ban on sales of high-bandwidth memory chips to China, aimed at preventing the use of U.S. core technology for military advancements. These sanctions are likely to make it even more challenging for Huawei to gain access to the advanced semiconductor manufacturing technologies needed to produce next-generation chips at the leading edge. As for the Mate 70 series commercial prospects, the launch is expected to face challenges. Analysts project that the Mate 70 will likely fail to match the demand generated by the previous Mate 60 series. This is primarily due to the less impressive processor performance of the Mate 70 and the ongoing geopolitical uncertainties that affect Huawei's supply chain. TechInsights forecasts that Mate 70 sales will reach about 3 million units in the fourth quarter of 2024, which would account for approximately 22% of Huawei's total smartphone shipments during that period. Overall, the Mate 70 series is expected to ship more than 10 million units over its lifecycle, according to Counterpoint Research. Additionally, the Mate 70's global appeal may be further limited due to its reliance on Huawei's proprietary HarmonyOS Next, which does not support Android apps. This operating system, while developed with the goal of reducing Huawei's dependence on US technology, presents a significant hurdle in markets outside China, where Android's app ecosystem is dominant. Without access to popular Android apps, the Mate 70 series may struggle to attract international consumers, especially those who are accustomed to the Google Play Store and other Android services. In summary, while the Huawei Mate 70 series and its Kirin 9020 processor showcase some incremental improvements, the device's overall performance and appeal remain constrained by the company's ongoing challenges with US sanctions, limited access to advanced semiconductor technology, and the lack of support for Android apps. These factors are likely to hinder the Mate 70's success both in China and in international markets, making it a more niche product compared to its competitors.